Egypt may be facing a World Cup exit after tonight's defeat at the hands of Russia. Now, it doesn't mean that the Egyptian government is giving up on the tournament. Egypt has become an official supporter of the World Cup to promote tourism and investment in Egypt. And that's something which I got to experience firsthand in last month's CNN Business Traveller, where I went, of course, to Cairo.
We want to start targeting a generation that is looking for excitement, is looking for authenticity, is looking to experience something that they may not necessarily see and definitely will not be able to experience in other places.
Egypt's tourism minister, and she was at tonight's game, and the minister joins me now on the line. Obviously, Minister, we would be better off talking if the team had won rather than lost, but it's not over yet. I mean, there is still some hope. Was it a good match?
Yes, well, naturally, like other fellow Egyptians, I'm saddened with that we couldn't progress further. But again, the Pharaohs gave it their best at the pitch, and they did very well in Uruguay's match last week, and all of them represent the nation in a good way.
Now, you have decided, or Egypt's decided, to become a regional sponsor of FIFA, which is very interesting, bearing in mind many countries have decided, or at least companies have decided, until, with FIFA reforms in place. What advantage do you think it brings to you and to Egypt to be a regional sponsor, or to be a sponsor of FIFA?
Yes, of course. I mean, sponsoring the World Cup comes for two reasons. We wanted to support the nation's great achievement to reach the tournament after 28 years of absence. We also wanted to promote Egypt to the massive global audience. The World Cup is one of the most viewed tournaments worldwide. The viewership is in the billions. We're targeting people all over the world, and we're trying to use our edge with technology, innovative ideas to be able to attract more audiences and more tourists and investors to Egypt.
As you try to turn, well, you've obviously you get millions of visitors anyway. I suppose, who are you attracting? Who are you hoping is going to come to Egypt? What's the tourist that you want?
We want a tourist to come and not only visit our site, but we want them to live the experience of Egypt. And that's what we're trying to do here in Russia. We have different venues, a fan zone which is dedicated to Egypt. We want people to experience our music, experience our food, get a taste of what the country has to offer. We have a competition where you can win a holiday to Egypt. It's called Cheer Like an Egyptian, similar to the song in the past, which was Walk Like an Egyptian. So now we have Cheer Like an Egyptian on Instagram, on Twitter, on Facebook. The most liked uploaded pictures and videos will get a chance to come on a dream trip to Egypt. There will be 60 lucky winners. We also have Facebook and Snapchat filters where you can download and really experience part of the World Cup with us.
Right. So, are you going to get a chance to see Mo Salah before he leaves? Are you going to get a chance to say, hey, well done anyway, and good to have you, and see you back home?
Well, we all watched Mo Salah today, and everyone cheered for him in the stadium. Of course, his injury last month was one which was quite tough, not just for him, but for all the Egyptians that were following. And we wish him all the best, and there's definitely a chance to meet up and tell him we're still all behind him, and we're looking forward to the next match.
Looking forward to the next match indeed. Minister, I'm sure you'll enjoy it, and we'll talk more. Thank you, as always. And look, it's late there. It's coming up towards midnight. You better go and, well, whatever one does in Russia after you've sort of had a difficult match, I suppose, maybe a drink or three, or at least have an evening out. Thank you, Minister. Now, if you want to keep on top of the day's top business headlines,